Alright, we are about to continue with our text formatting. How to write text on your website pages. Now we have used headings. Which is H1 up to H6 to write our headings. We are about to use different text tags to write our headings again. After using headings to write our text on our website pages, let's say we don't want to use headings to write the text. You can use different tags or different formats to write a text on your web pages. So let's look at the different tag that you can use to write text on your web pages. So let's clean this one. Now we have cleaned this one. So we are about to use a different format to write our text. So let's look at paragraph. You can use paragraph to write your text on your website pages. So the paragraph, we write P like this, and then select the first one. So when we select the first one, you will see something like this. You will see the opening tag and the closing tag. We have talked about opening tag and the closing tag in some of our videos. Let's use the paragraph format to write a text, and let's see how the text will look like. So let's write paragraph. Now we have write our paragraph. Let's run it and see. So after running it, we will see a paragraph text like this. So we can use a paragraph to write a text. You can use a paragraph to write a text. So now we have used a paragraph to write a text. Now let's use another format and see. That format is called span. So this one is a span code. So let's type in span and let's run it and see. When you run it, we will see a span text too like this. So we can use a span to write our text on our web page. So let's use another text element or text formatting and see. We have strong. You can use strong to write your text to strong. Now let's save it and see. You can see we have span and we have strong. In front of the span, we have strong there. Now let's use another one. We can use We can use EM. Maybe you want to write our text in italic. You can use EM. So you see in front of the strong, we have italic. Now let's try another text again and see. We can use small. So let's write our text and see small. You see we have small. Now let's use another one and see. Mark. Let's run it and see. So this is mark, but you can see that the mark, we have highlighted the text with yellow background. We have highlighted the text with yellow background. This means that, let's say you are writing some essay or you are writing some text and the text is many. You want to highlight some particular word. You want to highlight some particular word. So you can use mark to do that. You can use mark to highlight some particular text. Now let's look at another text format, which is called DEL. You call it what? DEL. This one too, let's run it and see. Yes, you have seen it. So let's say we have write a text and you want to cancel the text. We have write some text and we have to cancel the text. You can use the DEL text format to write that thing. Now let's look at another one too. We have ins. So let's write ins and see. Now we have write ins. Let's see. We use this one to underline a text. We use ins to underline a text. Now let's see this one too. Let's see this one too. We have sub. So let's say you write a text and you want the text to come down. So you use sub. Have you seen that the ins, the sub is down? So let's say you want to make the text to go up. That one to be use sub. We use sub. So let's see that one. Have you seen that one too is on top? So this is the text format or the text element that you can use to write a text. Now let's clean everything and start write some sentence and use some text format to do it for you to see. So now let's use a P paragraph. Okay, let's use H paragraph. Let's stop the P and use H paragraph. So let's say we use H2. That's what heading, H2. So let's say Kofi is going to school. So this one is Kofi is going to school. That's good. Kofi is going to school. So let's say we want to highlight the school. What are you going to use to highlight the school? This is what you're supposed to do. Just input here marks and then type in school. Now let's save it. Have you seen? You can see that Kofi is going to school. The school is what? Highlighted with yellow background. So we use mark to highlight a text. So let's say we want to clean so let's say you want to cancel the school. What are you going to use to cancel the school? You use DEL. So there, then we type in school. Let's run it. Have you seen? We have cancelled the school. We have cancelled the school. Now let's say we want to underline the school. We want to underline the school. What are we going to use to underline the school? You use what? Ins. After that, let's type in school and run it and see. You can see that we have underlined the school. We have underlined the school. So let's use the sub and the sub. So let's use sub. When we write sub, let's type in school. Have we seen that the school have come down? The school have come down. Now let's use sub and see. Sub. Now let's type in school. Have we seen? The school is on top. The school is on top. Now we have used the test format. So you know the different type of test. How to use different type of test. If you want to write a test on your web pages, how to use different type of test. Please try your hands on it. Try your hands on it and then send me your work. Use any test, any form of sentence you want to use. Use any form of sentence to write your own test and send it to me and let me see. Thank you.